What's up guys, King Nerf here, and I'm sorry for not uploading a video lately, just being lazy and stuff, but this is well overdue because this is a fairly old blaster. It's kind of retro, I guess, but not really, and this is the magstrike AS10. So it's magstrike air system and then 10 darts. So what's awesome about the magstrike is that it has the fastest rate of fire out of any N-strike. Actually, I think out of any Nerf blaster, unless you put like 20 volts through a rapid strike. But out of any stock Nerf blaster, it has the best rate of fire. So I'll just give you a little demonstration of the rate of fire. That was 10 darts. And that clip was not sped up at all, so that just gives you an idea of how crazy this thing is. So, this thing, I believe it was like 20 or 30 bucks at like Target way back when, but you can probably find them on eBay for about the same nowadays. So now going over the features of the blaster, like I said, it does have the fastest rate of fire out of any Nerf blaster. It has like this weird mag thing, which is honestly a little bit annoying because you cannot buy more of these. So once you're well, you can buy more of these, but not individually. So once you're out, you pretty much have to reload this actual thing. You can't just pull out another one and whip it right in. So that's a bad thing about this. And moving on to tactical rails, it's got one up here, and that's it. But you wouldn't really want a sight on this kind of a thing, just because you don't need a sight when you have that many darts flowing out of the blaster at one time. So yeah. This thing back here is the air bladder, which stores the air for the blaster, and I think Nerf did an awesome job making that into a stock, and it's actually very comfortable and very ergonomic. So because I think what you're supposed to do is either hold it like that, like this, with up against your shoulder, or like this, because it has some hand grooves right there. So now moving on to the paint job, it has the classic N-strike black, orange, and yellow paint scheme with a little bit of gray thrown in there. And it does faintly say magstrike right there. So I wish that they would have painted that. That just would have looked cooler and better, I guess. So moving on, the pump up here, you have to pump it about 20 times to make the air bladder full, or until you start hearing a hissing sound that sounds similar to this. Not that, but this. It sounds similar to that. So, moving on from that, this blaster does not have any iron sights, but you wouldn't really need an iron sight, just for the same reason you wouldn't really need a tactical rail on something like this. Again, no iron sight really needed, so Nerf just thought, I'm guessing, I don't think we need to put one on. So moving on from that, it has a pretty nice trigger, and I actually like that they have the indentations right there. I think that's awesome. And for the range of this blaster is one of the farthest shooting N-strike blasters before the N-strike Elite line came out. That's just one more thing that's awesome about this. Now, the one thing that's bad about this blaster is A, you cannot buy more of these, and B, it's fairly hard to reload in battle because you'll be like, why is it not going in? And then you remember, oh yeah, there's this little groove thing right there. I don't know if you can see that. And that has to line up with that little notch. So if you're loading it from this side, it's very hard, and you have to like have some experience actually loading this blaster, or else it's going to be very difficult to put that in fast. Like, I've had this blaster for like 3 years, and I even still have to like look at how I put it in. So no dirty comments. So if I was gonna give this, so now rating this blaster, I would probably give it a 9.5 out of 10. I know that that's a lot for a regular N-Strike blaster, not even an elite blaster, but comparing it to the rest of the N-Strike line, it has the best rate of fire out of any Nerf gun, not just N-Strike blaster, but any Nerf blaster that has been made. So that's absolutely awesome, and it also has about a 30-foot range. So that pretty much concludes it for the review segments. Now let's get on to the firing test. Alright guys, I'm back and I've got the magstrike fully loaded, but I have not pumped it yet, so I'm going to give you guys an idea about how long it takes to pump, and I'm going to show you guys that sound that I was talking about that means it's ready. So I'm going to start pumping it now. And if you hear that hissing sound, that's the air release kicking in, and that means that the blaster is full. And it took me about 22 or 23 pumps to get the blaster full. So now I'm going to fire off 10 rounds, aiming at the door, holding it flat. So let's go. That door is like 20 feet away. So as you can see, the magstrike definitely does get great ranges. And I'd even say that it might be performing as well as like the fire strike does in stock form. Plus the extra rate of fire, which is just awesome. So if you can find a magstrike, I would definitely recommend picking one up or buying one off of eBay. So yeah, as always, hit that red subscribe button if you want more awesome content, and keep it tuned right here to King Nerf. I'll see you guys later. Peace.